Decimating a mesh in Agisoft is useful when you want to produce a model that will be used in real-time rendering, publication online, or even just in a 3D scene. As an example, this bone mesh has 5.26 million polygons, and will be far too heavy to use in real-time rendering. The wireframe shows how small the polygons are here, which will be far too dense for practical use. To decimate this mesh, we will go to Tools, Model, Decimate Model. In the menu that pops up, we can change the number of polygons that we want the final model to have. For this example, since there are so many complex edges, we will choose 10,000 polygons. Make sure you don't have Replace Source Model selected, else you will lose your original model. Since you may need to redo this process if it is too few polygons, that means you will have to repro steps of the model again. Once the model has been decimated, we can see that the wireframe is much less dense now since there are over 5 million less polygons than before. We can now make a new texture for the decimated mesh. Let's make it less heavy at 2048 by 2048. We can see already that switching between the two models, there is very little visible difference. Since the small details are gone, however, we may need to add them back by producing a normal map. This is done the same way as producing a texture, except you will change the type to normal. We can also add an occlusion map to enhance the small details further. An occlusion map creates a black and white map based on where light can reach versus where it can't. Although the models look the same and have detail maps that will interact with the engine light in a similar manner, we have saved over 450 megabytes from its size.